Does anybody remember the early 2000s MTV dating show Room Raiders? I used to love this show. I used to find it so intriguing getting to go through the bedrooms of complete strangers and try and figure out different things about their personalities from how their bedrooms were set up. But for those of you who never watched this show, here's how it worked. You had 3 people vying to go on a date with a person who had absolutely no idea about them. They didn't know what they looked like. They didn't know anything about them other than what was in their bedrooms because they got to go through them. After they went through their rooms, they would pick which person they thought would match best with them to go out on a date with, and then they would go on a date. It was a great social experiment, and I had this really random idea for a dating show that I think would be fun to watch. I got a title for it and everything. It would be called The One For You. And instead of raiding people's rooms, you would get to raid 3 people's For You pages. Sometimes our For You pages say more about us than we would like them to. And obviously the rules would be they couldn't go through their DMs. They obviously couldn't look at their profile because they would see pictures of them. They could only go through their For You pages, and then they would get to pick one person who they think that they would match with to go on a date with simply based on their For You page. I was exchanging Instagram details with somebody, and when you're getting somebody's Instagram details, you have to go to your For You page because the search bar is at the top of that. And when I went there, I wasn't really proud of the person my For You page made me look like. There was Instagram models on there, there was stuff about narcissists and toxic sort of stuff that I didn't feel like represented the person that I wanted to be. And my first thought was, this damn algorithm is so toxic. My next thought was, Jamie, your mind is gravitating towards things that aren't healthy for becoming the type of person that you want to be. And then my third thought was, it's a little bit of both. Let's be real, these algorithms are toxic and we need to be careful with how we interact with them. But it was a bit of a wake-up call for me because I was a bit embarrassed. And after that, I started actively being very aware of how I feed these algorithms with my attention, because the more attention I give to things that I don't want to show up, the more it shows up in my feed. So it's part algorithm's fault, it's part my fault. I was feeding my soul the wrong food, and it's really easy to do on social media. I wanted you guys to go and have a look at your For You page and ask yourself, if I was on the One For You looking for the person that I want to be with, would my For You page grab their attention, or would it put them off? And in my case, a year ago, I definitely believe my For You page would have put them off. And that's why I decided to work on it. So I wanted to share that challenge with you guys as well. One of my favorite sayings is a racing saying, and it's, the car goes where the eyes go. What that means is, if you're on a racetrack and you're driving really fast and you're about to go around a corner and you're looking at the wall because you don't want to crash into it, you're going to crash into the wall because you're looking at it. But if you're looking at the corner because you want to get through the corner, you're going to get through the corner. The car goes where the eyes go. And Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they essentially can become part of our window into the world. Whether we like it or not, a lot of us think it's just entertainment, but they do shape us more than we would like to admit. Something that I did, which helped me out, is I would at least once a week go through my For You page and actively like the type of content that I want to see more of. And that helped filter out the type of content I didn't want to see. Anyway, that's my video for the day. It's been really hard to film because it's really busy at this park and people keep coming and watching me while I'm doing this. It's super awkward. Bear with me if I look pretty nervous in this video because I've had people watching me through most of it. Have a great day, guys.
I definitely like this.
What's with the constancy by your door?
It's consistency, man.
P.S. If anybody turns this into a dating show, I want my royalty check. See you guys.